The state of Colorado has shut down a truck driver testing facility for hundreds of violations. And now the state is scrambling to find all those commercial drivers who may or may not actually know how to drive a big truck on the roads next to the rest of us. Here's Mark Salinger.
An empty parking lot in Lakewood is the safest place to make sure truck drivers actually know how to drive a truck. For weeks now, the state DMV has set up shop here, retesting more than 180 people who got their commercial driver's licenses from a place called Randy Lopez CDL Testing and Training. The state found so many violations they shut the business down in December and are trying to figure out whether the truck driving school gave licenses to people who should never have been on the road.
We need to end up ensuring that that person has the proper skills.
Documents obtained from the Colorado Department of Revenue show the driving school scored tests incorrectly, gave applicants credit for parts of the test they never took, and didn't even record speeding violations that happened during driving tests. Those are just some of the hundreds of problems recorded in state audits.
We have people out there that frankly were not meeting the standard that's essential in our industry.
Greg Fulton is the president of the Colorado Motor Carriers Association, a trucking industry group. He knows having a properly trained driver is essential to everyone on the road.
We are a more regulated industry than almost any in the country, but like any industry, you have some bad actors, and we need to end up, and we're committed to trying to actually get those people out of the industry.
One commercial truck into a SUV.
A truck driver who killed a family of 5 on I-25 in Weld County in 2022 didn't have a proper commercial driver's license. He's now facing vehicular homicide charges as the state cracks down on driving schools that may put people on the road who should never be there. I spoke to Randy Lopez on the phone this afternoon about why his business was shut down. He told me no one passed the driving test who shouldn't have, and said the problems were simply clerical errors. That's what he told me. Again, the state's audit found hundreds of problems, including not marking down speeding violations on driving tests and giving people credit on parts of the test that they never took. Kyle, it's unclear if the state also considers those just clerical errors.
As somebody who failed my first driving test, I can't recall why. Some of this is almost comical, but then you think, then you've got these folks on the road next to the rest of us with a vehicle that's big enough to easily kill.
Exactly. 80,000-pound trucks. You saw the damage that it did on I-25 a couple years ago when it killed that family of 5. I mean, just consider this. I mean, if you or I are taking our first driving test in our mom's minivan and we're speeding, we automatically fail the driving test. These people were speeding according to these audits, and still that was never marked down on the test.
Wow. Mark Salinger, thank you.